Every once in a while, when you're doom scrolling on the internet, you find something. You find something that is so perfectly absurd, so perfectly untethered to any reality that all of a sudden it makes it seem like your procrastination was worth it because you found a gem of the internet. Well, I'm happy to report I came across one of those today, and I want to share it with you because I have no doubt it will absolutely blow your mind. Now, very quickly, for a little bit of context on the most absurd business take of 2023, you have to know who this woman is. Her name is Andi Owen, and she's currently the CEO of Miller Knoll, which is a furniture company that you've probably never heard of. There's something very important you need to know about Ms. Owen's persona and also her compensation. Now, at first you might be thinking,
What? Why are you telling us this?
But I promise you, it will all make sense in just 1 second. Owen, who describes herself as a defender of equity and inclusion in her private Instagram account, receives the bulk of her pay package in incentive-based compensation, like most CEOs. Another way to put that is a bonus based on your performance. For the fiscal year of May 2022, this amounted to $3.9 million, which came on top of Owen's $1.1 million in fixed salary. So in totality, that's going to be $5 million, 3.9 of which came from her bonus. And with all of that out of the way, it is time to rock and roll with the most absurd business take of 2023. Get your popcorn ready.
Questions came through about how can we stay motivated if we're not going to get a bonus? What can we do? What can we do? Some of them were nice and some of them were not so nice. So I'm going to address this head on.
I wonder why it wasn't
The
nice.
most important thing we can do right now is focus on the things that we can control. None of us could have predicted COVID. None of us could have predicted supply chain. None of us could have predicted bank failures. But what we can do is stay in front of our customers, provide the best customer service we can, get our orders out our door, treat each other well, be kind, be respectful, focus on the future because it will be bright. It's not good to be in a situation we're in today, but we're not going to be here forever. It is going to get better. So lead by example, treat people well, talk to them, be kind, and get after it. Don't ask about what are we going to do if we don't get a bonus. Get the damn $26 million. Spend your time and your effort thinking about the $26 million we need and not thinking about what you're going to do if we don't get a bonus. All right? Can I get some commitment for that? I would appreciate that. I had an old boss who said to me one time, you can visit Pity City, but you can't live there. So people, leave Pity City. Let's get it done. Thank you. Have a great day.
Now I'm going to pause it right there just because there's so many amazing things to dive into, but there's one little bonus I have for you at the end. So first of all, get yourself out of Pity City. Don't be focusing on your own bonus. Don't be focusing on putting food on your own table. Obviously, the person who's yelling at you to do it is getting compensated $5 million, which is about 20% of what you need for your sales goal anyway. Don't focus on the fact that this is a $1.4 billion company. You just have to listen to her. No more mean emails. Don't focus on her. That's Pity City. That's not a grind set. That's not a top G attitude. That's just you being stuck in Pity City, being yelled at by apparently a person who has a couple screws loose. But check this out. The ending is by far the absolute best. Now, I don't want to come off as if I'm some sort of HR expert, but I think that's a problem, right? I've never worked in HR, but if I were working in HR and I found out that the CEO just accosted all employees on a Zoom call and then finished that particular call with seemingly mimicking a bomb, I think that might be a problem, potentially a serious problem. Now, before you yell at me for being some sort of snowflake, hey, I hear you. I get it. We've all been in those circumstances where our parents, our teacher, our bosses all threaten to blow us up. I get it. That's a normal aspect of life. All these bomb jokes. But don't forget, Ms. Owen, according to her own private Instagram, is all about defending equity and inclusion. Now, if you really ask me, this is just another example of a CEO who has a curated outward persona and outward image, but behind closed doors, they're a little bit of an asshat. And what I mean by that, especially Ms. Owens, if you're watching this, I mean a full-on douchebag. Obviously, I would love to get your thoughts and opinions on Ms. Owen in a comment below. Feel free to check out the company. It is Miller Knoll and it trades under the ticker MLKM. Obviously, if you enjoy this type of content, help me out by hitting the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll catch you in the next video.